Every once in a while, the baseball gods and cinema gods see fit to bless us with a heavenly collab. This year, it's Eephus, a film that feels like it was made precisely for me. It's my Dan Flashes, a film
that's my exact style.
This is a low-budget, independent film about a group of mostly middle-aged guys who play in a rec league in a small New England town. The film takes place on the last game of the year before the field they play on is set to be demolished. And that just about says it all. There's no great drama here, no big character arcs. You basically just watch a baseball game, but a baseball game played very poorly. If that sounds unbearably dull, well, yeah, it's slow, like a baseball game, but it's also very funny in parts. And I think anyone who watches this channel will get a kick out of it. If you're anything like me, and I know that you are, you'll enjoy the vibe here. I wouldn't recommend this for everyone though. Don't think this would appeal to younger audiences.
I've been watching this for an hour and I still don't understand baseball.
Not to be all old man yells at cloud here, but we are already living in a short attention span world, and it's only getting worse with the advancements in AI that are coming. If you can watch a baseball game or follow an MLB team from spring all the way to fall, you are likely in the top 0.1% of worldwide attention span havers. And Eephus does require that skill. That's not to say that it's boring, but the overarching baseball metaphor of the film, the Eephus pitch, applies to the film itself.
The Eephus pitch is a type of curveball so unnaturally slow that it confuses the batter. Makes him lose track of time.
It's kind of like baseball. I'm looking around for something to happen. Poof, game's over.
It's like baseball, it's like the movie Eephus itself, and it's like life.
That's life. Nah.
It's all combat. Life, this game, combat.
It's definitely a movie that will make you ponder, and as I've said, it will also make you laugh. One of the funniest parts is a cameo by none other than Bill Spaceman Lee, playing a mysterious walk-on for one of the teams named simply Lee. He shows up out of nowhere to deliver some Eephus pitches and some great lines, half of which you get the sense that the Spaceman ad-libbed on the day.
Me, throw the Eephus.
The other big cameo is also very telling. The voice of Apex documentarian Frederick Wiseman features prominently in between sections of the film. If you're unfamiliar with Wiseman, he's been making documentaries about American institutions since the 1960s, focusing on schools, mental institutions, welfare offices, municipal governments, and on and on. It would not be out of character for Wiseman to make a doc called Adult Rec or something about a small town men's baseball league in New England. And that's sort of what Eephus is, but it's fictional. Wiseman refers to his films as reality fictions as he eschews the term people often apply to him, observational cinema. Wiseman does attempt to mold a narrative in his films out of what must be an insane number of hours of documentary footage. Eephus, however, is scripted, but has the same sort of extremely subtle narrative nudge of a Wiseman doc. So, as you might be surmising, this is not a Hollywood-style film. In fact, it breaks drastically from narrative film orthodoxy. A lot of reviews have mentioned that the central premise here, that a town's only baseball field is going to be demolished, would, in a more traditional film, feature a villainous real estate developer building luxury condos on the site. But here, it's to build a school. Not something any of these grumpy dudes can get all that riled up about.
It's a shame those pricks are building a school here.
In that traditional film, there would be a narrative push to save the field, but here there are no villainous developers for the protagonist to vanquish. If there were even a protagonist, which there isn't. Here, it's just guys playing out the thread of their baseball, quote-unquote, careers, and of their makeshift community of friends and frenemies. Although some of these guys do have a bit of athleticism, most of them are falling apart.
I need to be put down.
As is mentioned several times, the next closest ballpark is 2 towns over, and the field sucks. So this game is likely to be the last time any of these guys play ball.
You know, that might have been the last time the kid saw the old man come to the plate.
They're so young, they won't even remember this.
They're 10 and 12.
Then they'll probably love that you struck out.
And possibly the last time they hang out together. You don't get the sense that these guys, even the teammates, like each other all that much. They've just congregated around this tradition that they all love. And getting all old guy yells at cloud again, like most communal activities we used to share IRL, it's all being offloaded to online spaces. And speaking of dying traditions, see this in the theater if you can. I'm a little bit late to the ball game here, and it's probably come and gone in your town, but if not, get the gang together, sneak in a few cans of beer, and watch Eephus.
You know any movies out?
No.